Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan, and welcome to Dylan the Truth Podcast. If you guys are new to this channel, I'd like for you guys to subscribe to this channel and also hit that like button. Deeply appreciate it. Um, this segment is about Andrew Wiggins. A bombshell news came out about his situation, why he missed basically a month and a week. Um, Everyone was speculating what was going on. I know they put for the reason why he was out was personal, but like I said, the news came out, and boy, it's a hell of a news. But before I get into that bombshell news, I just want to read out like the stats that he's putting out um, for the season. He's doing pretty well. I mean, okay, could have been better. But this is what he's averaging for this year so far. He's currently playing for the Golden State Warriors. He's averaging 17 points, 5 rebounds, about 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He's shooting about 47% from the field. He's shooting about 40% from the 3 point line and 61% from the free throw line. That's absolutely pathetic. Like, he should not be shooting at 61% from the free throw line. He should be doing better than that. And there's some other accolades that he have. He's a NBA champion. He made an All Star last season. He's a Rookie of the Year the 2015 season, and he made All NBA Rookie Team in 2015. So I mean, he's had a solid career so far. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Apparently, he got into a bit of a situation involving his wife and his best friend. Now, there was a report out there saying that Andrew Wiggins' wife had an affair on him with his best friend, and he has 2 kids. Um, I believe he did a paternity test, and he found out that both of those kids are not his, and the father of those kids is his best friend, and this is a really sticky situation. Whew. Um, what can I say about that? I mean, who would you say that's more wrong in the situation? Is it the wife or is it the best friend? To me, if I'm in a situation like that, I would have to cut both of them off. They will both be dead to me because, for one, my best friend knows that that's my wife. That's supposed to be the love of my life. You're not even supposed to be, trying to get with her. And then on the other hand, the wife should know better. I mean, you're supposed to be his wife, and yet you're doing all this stuff. Doesn't make any sense to me. So obviously, clearly, this has been going on for a while. Um, there is no timetable on his return. As far as I know, he might be back just before the playoffs because right now, I mean, Golden State's in a world of hurt. They definitely need his help. Um, right now they're currently seventh in the West with a 36-36 record. Um, it's funny, they play really well at home. They're 29-7 at home, but on the road it's actually the opposite. They're 7-29 on the road. That's absolutely pathetic. I mean, this is the defending champions. You know, if they're planning on repeating, they have to win road games. There's no way around it. They have to win road games because they're not gonna have home court advantage throughout the playoffs. So they have no choice but to win road games. And so far, from what I've seen, it's not looking good for them because they lack defensively, and that's where Andrew Wiggins comes into play. Um, you know, he is their best perimeter defender as we speak, and also Gary Payton the second is another perimeter defender. They're really missing defenders right now. This is why they're giving up so many points. And I mean, the scoring it'll be fine because they have firepower, but as far as defensively, they can't guard anybody. They can't stop anyone. Anybody could get what they want whenever they want, however they want. Like I never seen this defense from Golden State. They haven't been this bad. But yeah, that just it basically contributes to Andrew Wiggins' absence. But yeah, this situation is pretty tough. I don't know how he's gonna get back because you know emotionally he's drained. Like I can only imagine what's going through his mind right now. Like the whole time he's thinking these kids are his, and really it's his best friend. I'm like I wouldn't even know what to do if I was in his situation. That's it's pretty tough. Uh, I don't know. I mean, like I said, both of them played a part in it. They obviously planned this from a long time. They knew what they were doing. Talking about the best friend and the wife. Because who's to say how long they've been talking to each other behind Andrew Wiggins' back? This could have been going on for, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 years, whatever it is. It's just rough. But then again, you have to. This is what I would say to that. You have to be very careful of who you choose as your partner. Um, you never know. They could be one of those people that's out there. The women could be the one that's out there, that belongs to the streets, vice versa. It could be the guys as well. But you have to base it on somebody's character, not just on physical. Because I always believe, like, the looks would fade. But, that character is what's going to capture that person's heart. The personality. That's what's going to hold them. Um, you have to pay attention to things like that because a lot of the times, people fall into this trap where, somebody looks physically attractive and they feel like this person is like the one or they're perfect. No, you have to get to know this person. And if you don't, I mean, things like this happens. I mean, this is nothing new. I've heard this kind of story happen before. I mean, looks ain't everything. There's more to it. Both people have to bring something to the table. So I felt like Andrew Wiggins went for this woman based on her looks. And, I don't think he really got to know her very well. Now, obviously, when he became, you know, I wouldn't say a superstar in the league, but, I would say a star in the league. He's been a solid player. Obviously, he's making millions, so, I mean, she ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, to me, the way I look at this whole situation, I believe she was only in it for the bag. I'll be honest, because this shouldn't have happened. Like, well, what is their excuse? Well, what is the best friend's excuse? What is the wife's excuse for how that happened? Like, I can understand. Like, I'm not condoning the cheating, but if she had done that, why didn't she do it with some random dude that he doesn't know? Why would you do it with his best friend? I don't understand why people do that. Like you go after like the best friend, or you go after like a brother, or or or, or if it's the guy in the situation, he goes after the sister or like the best friend. Like, why do people do these things? Like, it's baffling to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't understand that. But Andrew Wiggins found out the hard way. I guess he fell into the trap like a lot of these athletes. you know, they're famous. They're well known. They're professional athletes, whether they're an entertainer, a musician, an actor. Um, Once the fame is there, man, like these people are gonna come along. Whether you're a man or a woman, these people are gonna flock to you. It comes with the territory. But the thing, what he should have learned going into this is like, there's a great chance that things like this could happen, especially if this girl wasn't like a high school sweetheart or anything like that. It's maybe somebody that you met like when you were an NBA player. It's different if you had you guys built together. Like maybe you guys were high school sweethearts before you got on. Maybe before you became an NBA player. To me, it always works better out that way because 9 times out of 10, where do these athletes meet these women? In a club. These women know exactly where these athletes are gonna be, where these entertainers are gonna be. They go there because they feel like they're their meal ticket to get out of whatever situation it is. But these celebrities and athletes have to be a lot smarter than this. You have to remember, you have to base it on their characters. Don't listen to the words, but always watch their actions. Their actions tell you everything you need to know about that person. If the action doesn't match the words, that person's not for you. Red flags was there from the beginning. You just choose to ignore it. So that's what I believe Andrew Wiggins got himself into. Whew. Like this one's a tough one. I don't know how he's gonna recover from that. Like yes, they're saying he's gonna come back, but clearly he's not gonna be the same. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, he's not gonna be the same. Like that took a toll on him, and I could only imagine. Like I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Like that's gonna be rough. Um, I mean, hopefully, he gets better from this. He learns from this, and he comes back, better and stronger than before. Because as of right now, I mean, there's nothing more you could do with that situation. You already know what it is. I mean, you just gotta move on. It's a tough pill to swallow. Um, I mean, I wish him all the best. I mean, I even wish like the wife and the best friend all the best. But man, whew, I mean, he's gonna have to cut those guys loose. Like for me, if I was in his shoes, they would be dead to me. I wouldn't give him a chance on that one. And that would be it. I would pretend like they don't even exist because that's just ridiculous. Both of them were wrong in that situation. You know, so hopefully, Andrew Wiggins just keeps his head up. Hopefully he could return and help the Golden State Warriors try to repeat for a back-to-back title. Um, I'm sure he's gonna channel his anger on the court, which he rightfully should do. Um, because I mean, man, I could only imagine how he feels. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Whew, I feel for Wiggins, man. Um, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this video. Till next time, peace.